Alright, it's about 4:30 on March 2nd. Jake the Fire Dog finding the quail birds out here. Been a tough year for burning. This is our third longleaf burn in about 4 or 5 days. This is the first time we've had a chance to burn young longleafs. We're trying to get caught up as quick as possible. Bullitt County, southwest winds, like 5 to 7, and that's about right. It's shifting from west to sometimes a little southeastish, but mostly south and west. That's south. It's late in the afternoon. We didn't get here till about 2, I think, before we could both of us get here on Sunday afternoon. But anyway, it's burning pretty good. Backfires are doing fine. Flanks and heads are doing great. We haven't really started blowing through it yet much. Trying to get the upwind fire lines established. About 250 acres. 3-year-old longleaf. Probably averaging about 3 to 4 feet tall. It's a real good stand. Survival is excellent. Probably 90-something%. It's a heck of a stand. But you see these backfires. 3-year-old stand. The fuels are a little bit spotty, but you know they're all right. Dies out in some dirt spots. But once I wanted to get some footage before the wind got terrible. Or the light got terrible. At 4:30 we only have another good hour of light, but that's the stuff that's already been burned through. Very little scorch, mostly backs, some spot heads, and quite a bit of flank. But anyway, that's it. Here's the rows right there. Tick 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 tick. Another one there. Tick 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 tick. It's hand planted, hand sprayed. Did a real good job. Humidity I think is supposed to minimize out of right at mid 30s to low 30s, 32, 33, 34, something like that. And other than that, been a great day. It's now about 5:20. Humidity's coming up big time. This is what we're going to try and get. And that is a heck of a planted clear cut longleaf stand right there. It's just so consistent. One of the most consistent I've seen. But anyway, west again. Wind just starting to lay down. You see the plume, standing up a little bit more, but we've got the north side of this section contained. So now we've got is this. Just spot heads, a few strips down the wetter areas, strip heads up on tops of these hills, spots, and just letting them run. They'll jump over the hill and they'll die into that one right there, which is just backing, well, it's not really back in there, but it's coming down the hill on, over that other side. And this one here, it'll run into that one, which is flanking. So that's going to clean that up. There's no way we're getting to all this. There's no way we're going to burn. We probably got 100 of this 250 done, but, and that's the other side, just same thing. Trying to get the bottoms a little bit hotter to sweep the trash out of them. And spot heads and strips. Right now we are just racing around trying to get as much done as possible. And pardon my shake, but I shake more as I get older. There's our 4-wheeler drip torch. But that's probably all I'm going to get to today, because we're going to lose our light. Another successful burn. Backs ain't doing much anymore, but the heads are. And that wind there is coming out of the east because all those fires up on the hill. It's just starting to draw itself now. The wind's kind of laid down. But we got stuff running up everywhere now. Spots and heads, mostly strip head fires now. And they're doing great. Just nothing particularly hot. They're hardly even killing the loblollies. Hopefully they're getting them, but they ain't getting them all. had to get a shot of this, about 540. It's dramatic, there's lots of fire. As you can see, I mean, it's just not a blowing and going hot head fire, but it's doing just what we want. But I had to string this whole hardwood bottom edge to try and get that fire to run about 75 yards up to the top of the hill to the road. But that's about as big as it gets. Sweeps across, it's quick, it's not hot, and it's done. Cleans up. Very cool. I'm saying I'm done, but then I see something else that's just too cool and might be able to catch before it gets too dark. But that just blew through. Here's our lower end that's burning. And just try to join it all up. Just saw a quail bird laying in one of those trees, trying to get on fire. Not sure the camera captures it very well. It's pretty cool.